Well, from your morning tea to dinner on the table, the cost of cooking has gone up once again. On that, we have another breaking update coming in as cooking gas has become more expensive. The price of a domestic LPG cylinder that has been hiked by 29 rupees, taking the cost of a 14 kg cylinder in the national capital to 942 rupees. This is also the second LPG hike in the last 3 months. Back on March 7th, cooking gas price that was hiked by 60 rupees after turmoil in West Asia, and the war there impacted the global energy markets. The price of commercial LPG cylinder used by hotel, restaurant and other businesses that has also seen repeated hikes in the recent months. The latest hike in the commercial LPG was on June 1st. So the pressure is not just limited to LPG alone. In the last 3 months, petrol, diesel, CNG prices, they have gone up too. And in the latest, we're learning that the cooking price has gone up, and it has gone up by 29 rupees is what we are learning so far. All right, so this is the latest that we are learning. Let's also tell you about the reason behind why has LPG become so costly. The government has linked the hike to continued tensions in the Middle East, which has disrupted the global energy supplies, with India depending heavily on the imported LPG. High international prices are now reflecting in the domestic cylinder rates. A large share of India's LPG imports, they pass through the Strait of Hormuz. Remember, a key waterway that is currently blocked, a critical energy route in the region. With supplies under strain and international fuel prices remaining elevated, the impact is now felt back home as well. Let me go across to Ajay Dua, former Secretary, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Thank you so much, sir, for connecting with us. How do you look at the price hike that we have seen? This is the second hike in the last 3 months, with India importing over 60% of the LPG needs. What are the risks if the war continues in West Asia?
Thank you for having me. I think it is the instability in the Middle East which is causing the ups and downs in the prices of, in the availability and prices of LPG. And there is, if you would recall, only yesterday or the day before evening, there was, Iran was again hit by missiles from the allies, meaning the US and Israel, and it hit back the facilities in Bahrain as well as in Kuwait. Not that it immediately makes the prices go up, because that's unless the Strait of Hormuz really opens up and the greater availability of LPG becomes a reality. It doesn't immediately translate, but it portends the future, saying if the war is not ending, the oil marketing companies cannot be expected to continue to subsidize for so long. So the government allows them to make marginal changes. And as such, as you know, the prices are to be fixed by the oil marketing companies, but yet they take approval or the consent of the government. And this is what seems to have happened. No more than that. I don't think suddenly there is a spike. If anything, our dollar, the value of the dollar came down vis-a-vis the rupee. In the last 2 days, we have seen a fall of almost a rupee. But while those are the positives, the negative is that the ceasefire and particularly its stoppage altogether seems now more and more distant.
Absolutely, because India imports more than 60% of the LPG requirement, making domestic prices highly sensitive to the global market movements. In that backdrop, it remains to be seen how the government cushions the blow. Thank you so much, Mr. Dua, for putting that into perspective. Let me also go across to my colleague Kritika, who's been reporting from the national capital. Kritika, the cooking gas prices have gone up once again, second hike that we've seen in the last 3 months. While there will be impact on the household budgets, tell us how government is attempting to, in fact, cushion the blow.
Well, Kansha, as far as the oil marketing companies are also concerned, what we've understood from sources is that they are currently losing about over 700 rupees per 14 kg cylinder is the losses that these companies are in fact incurring at the moment. And that is why, of course, we have the price hike also that is coming in. Now, as far as the government is concerned on this, they have stated time and time again that the government has shielded and protected people from the immediate price shock and the the price hike owing to the global energy crisis on the back of the West Asia war, and has in fact quoted figures to the sentiment that these hikes are one of the least when we compare it to different countries across the world. However, the Congress party and the opposition at large, of course, has not bought into this. They have been pointing out how there needs to be more subsidies in order to shield people further from this inflation, because not only is this going to be limited to just fuel and domestic LPG as well as commercial LPG and CNG prices as well, but it could have a spillover effect on, say, the food basket and the daily affordability of items as common as the humble breakfast as well.
All right.
This is what the Congress party is in fact stating, that the Prime Minister is acting like the inflation man.
Absolutely, and that's another breaking update that we're getting for our viewers. The politics that has started over this. Kritika, I'll come back to you once again. Congress has strongly criticized the centre government over the domestic LPG prices hike, accusing the government of burdening the common households amid the rising inflation. The party has repeated the inflation man, Mengai man jibe at the Prime Minister and claimed that central government is looting citizens through repeated increases in the fuel and the cooking gas prices. Congress party, taking to social media, has said, and I quote, "The whip of the inflation man Modi has struck again. The domestic LPG gas cylinder has now been made 29 rupees more expensive. Modi's formula is clear: collect money from the public and fill the coffers of the wealthy friends." So that has been the reaction coming in from the Congress party. Let me go across to IP Singh of the Samajwadi Party on this. हमसे बात करने के लिए बहुत धन्यवाद. भारतीय जनता पार्टी लीडर्स का, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट का ये कहना है कि उनकी तरफ से अटेम्प्ट किया जा रहा है कि वो इस चीज से कॉमन मैन को बचा सके, पर ये चीज है जिसको अवॉइड नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि वेस्ट एशिया क्राइसिस के बाद ये हो रहा है. कांग्रेस पार्टी का कहना है कि प्राइम मिनिस्टर इन्फ्लेशन मैन बन गए हैं. समाजवादी पार्टी का इस पे क्या स्टैंड है?
देखिए, जब $145 पर बैरल जब रेट था, तब इंटरनेशनल मार्केट में, तब भी भारत में 70 रुपए का पेट्रोल और 52 रुपए का डीजल बिकता था. गैस सिलेंडर की कीमत 232 रुपए से 300 रुपए के बीच थी. और ये वही बीजेपी सरकार है, ये वही नेतृत्व है जो बार बार कहता था बहुत हुई महंगाई की मार, अब की बार बीजेपी सरकार. बहुत हुई पेट्रोल डीजल पर मार, अब की बार बीजेपी सरकार. और उसमें मोदी जी का भी नाम लेते थे कि अब की बार मोदी सरकार. सवाल है कि किस्तों में जिस तरह से महंगाई देश के ऊपर थोपी जा रही है, आम जनता के ऊपर थोपी जा रही है, मैं समझता हूं कि भारत के इतिहास में कभी इतनी महंगाई नहीं रही है. और ये वही सरकार है जब पश्चिम बंगाल चुनाव के दौरान, तमिलनाडु चुनाव के दौरान कह रही थी कि देखिए दुनिया में महंगाई बढ़ रही है, दुनिया में पेट्रोल डीजल की कीमतें बढ़ रही हैं, लेकिन हमारे प्रधानमंत्री हैं और प्रधानमंत्री जी स्वयं कहते थे कि देखिए हमने महंगाई को थाम रखा है, हम कतई कीमतें बढ़ने नहीं देंगे. लेकिन जैसे ही चुनाव खत्म हुआ, वैसे ही रोड शो शुरू हो गए, वैसे ही अपने वादे से सरकार हटी और महंगाई किस्तों में देश की जनता पर थोपा जाने लगा. तो ये सरकार जिस तरह की हरकत कर रही है, अगर आप देश नहीं चला सकते तो आपको सत्ता छोड़ देनी चाहिए. आप देखिए कि पूरे आप चाहे काकरोच कहिए या बेरोजगार युवा कहिए, आज वो सड़कों पर है. पूरा देश त्रस्त हो गया है. इतनी महंगाई कभी ये देश झेला नहीं है. आज लोगों ने अपने गाड़ियों को चलाना कम कर दिया है. लोगों ने अपने खर्चों में कटौती करी है. स्टोर रूम देखने चले जाइए, जितने शोरूम है देखिए आप. कभी मैं तो कहूंगा कि अब माइक लेकर एक बार सर्वे करिए. शोरूम खाली है, जनता नदारत है. स्थिति देश की बहुत खराब हो गई है और इसके लिए कोई जिम्मेदार है तो यहाँ बीजेपी सरकार जिम्मेदार है. और जिम्मेदारी लेते हुए हम यही कहेंगे कि बीजेपी को सत्ता छोड़ देनी चाहिए.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. IP Singh, for connecting with us. So the Congress party and the Samajwadi party there saying that the central government is looting the citizens. Let me also go across to Manav Jaiswal of Trinamool Congress. Thank you so much, sir, for connecting with us. How do you look at the price hike that, as far as the cooking gas is concerned, the second one that we had seen in the last 3 months?
Very good morning to the nation. And definitely very good morning to the middle class and the lower middle class and the Ujjwala people, that you have to celebrate the increase in the prices because Modi Sarkar is actually the gift of A plus A square equals to Modi Sarkar. That is what Mr. Modi has been planning to do. This is what the Modi Sarkar has been doing. So all these years when you've been listening ki ab ki baar Modi Sarkar, now the Janta is saying, हुई महंगाई की मार हटाओ मोदी सरकार, बड़ी हुई महंगाई की मार हटाओ मोदी सरकार. It is shame on this government. It is shame on the certain fraternity of the media, which is trying to safeguard Modi's agenda. He's been traveling abroad. We hardly understand what is going to the middle class people. Today, the theory of I was a chaiwala is also becoming fake because the chaiwala hawkers from the stations, from the roadsides have been removed. The Pakoda Talao Prime Minister.
All right, so TMC, Samajwadi Party and the Congress Party, they're hitting out at the government, questioning the price hike that we have seen in the last 3 months. Thank you so much, sir, for connecting with us. On that, we have another breaking update coming in as the central government has defended the LPG price revision, saying that Indian households continue to pay among the lowest cooking gas prices in the entire world. According to the government, a domestic LPG cylinder in India remains cheaper than in neighboring countries and is priced well below the level seen in advanced economies such as US, Australia and Canada. The government has also highlighted that beneficiaries under the Ujjwala scheme continue to receive a direct benefit transfer of 300 rupees per cylinder. It even said that non-subsidized consumers are paying around 700 less than the market-linked cost of the supply as well. Let me once again bring in my colleague Kritika on this. Kritika, the central government has defended the price hike. They are saying that the Indian households, they continue to pay among the lowest cooking gas prices in the entire world. Take us through this statement by the central government.
Right, Akansha, as I was stating earlier as well, the government has maintained since, in fact, the first wave of price hikes hit the country in form of whether increase in CNG, diesel, petrol, or in fact domestic and commercial LPG cylinders. What the government has maintained is that this is the lowest hike that is happening across the world, one of the lowest, in fact, and the government is currently stating that the price of cooking gas in India remains much lower than that of neighboring countries and far lower than that in advanced nations of, say, Australia as well as Canada. What the government also is pointing out is that currently these oil marketing companies, as I was also saying earlier, are incurring losses of over 700 rupees per domestic cylinder as well. And in that manner, even for a non-subsidized household in the country, the market rate for the LPG, though it has increased to 942 as of this morning, it continues to be 700 rupees, nearly 700 rupees less than the market price. And of course, there is the Ujjwala Yojana for households that are eligible for this subsidy, for whom the prices continue to stay at rupees 300. So this is the latest that we are getting in from the government.
Absolutely,
as far as
and despite the price hike, the government says that a domestic LPG cylinder in India remains cheaper than those in neighboring countries. Thank you so much, Kritika, for getting us all those details. And